All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 28th March, 12:42 p.m. on the money, obviously. It's Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody's doing okay. And my, oh my, things are changing. Yeah, she's pretty bad, I know. But, this is every year. Every year. It's a little more substantial this year with the amount of cattle that are being added on. But what are you going to do? I made a decision here the other day. We got a perfect little world going on here. Kind of. There's some positives and negatives of what we're doing here. And actually, I'm kind of looking for some answers. The perfect world I speak of is this is the time of year right now where the ground remains frozen. Now don't get me wrong, there is some manure. You know, this is the ground floor here. There's still a little bit of manure on top, but for the most part, the ground is still froze. Ice covered and frozen. That being said, and of course the manure is loose as you see. That being said, it's almost like picking up if we were on concrete right now. It helps out an amazing job with actually getting this stuff removed. The other big fear here, or lack thereof, is there no stones. I'm not picking up earth or any stones that go in the manure spreader. If you pay attention, you keep up with the channel, you know that I exploded the entire back end of this spreader. The whole back end of this thing is brand new. Now don't get me wrong, it was going. There needed to be some work done to it. But yeah, she absolutely exploded, and that was because a fairly bigger stone got put in here, unfortunately, you know, by accident. My words are all over the place here today. Anyway, so those are some big positives. The time of the year it is right now, this is really early for this business. That's a good thing. It's called getting ahead, which is a funny word, getting ahead. So yeah, the time of year it is, getting a head start. The fact that we're scraping the frozen ground, lack of any rocks or any other foreign type material in the spreader, it's just cow manure. Some of the negatives here. I have a real fear, and maybe it's just me being a little negative Nelly here. See, that's a frozen chunk of ice there. This is solid. I have a real fear of what this is really going to turn into. I guess we'll see what happens. The other possible negative here is we're going to do a video after this one of actually me spreading this load here. Is the field's pretty slimy. She's getting pretty mushy. In fact, my dumb luck is going to come to an end. It started raining. I'm going to end up getting shut down here pretty quick because I'm already flirting with a disaster. The other little negative here is I am putting ruts in the field, indentations, also known as compaction. That's kind of a big no-no. It has to do with this very extremely heavy manure, and of course the you know, the smaller tires. They're putting a hell of an indent in the field. Now, I'm not going to put a lot of stock in that bit of negativity due to the fact that the field that we're spreading in is this year's sorghum field, and the only sorghum field. I look forward to explaining myself next video when we get out there spreading manure. The truth of the matter is it's getting tilled up anyway, so I'm not going to put a lot of stock in the negativity of these the indents that's going into the soil out there. So other than that, things are going pretty good. I probably hauled about 7 loads better yesterday. I kind of had a crazy day yesterday, a lot of stuff going on here right now, but I managed to get 7 of them in. And I believe this is load number 5 here for today. I better, by God, do a video on spreading this on this load here because I don't know if I'm going to get another one. Like I said, my dumb luck's coming to an end here. Yeah, I had a full morning this morning on the farm. Number one, all the feeding, all these pigs. They had a full-fledged feeding this morning. 2 dry bales, an alfalfa baleage bale, and a feeder wagon of corn silage. They were pretty mad at me this morning. I didn't feed them last night because they had a lot of picking up and cleaning up to do on some feed. And they did, but boy, they weren't happy about it. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, what a god-awful mess here. It's nothing different, folks, than what happens every year here. We're just in a different territory. Normally, all the cleaning takes place in that yard, that lot over there. But I opted not to put them over there this year. And they did quite well here. And it's cleaning up quite well as also. It gets pretty god-awful nasty in this area here, so we might have a little winning ticket here. This might be the winter norm. We'll see. But yeah, hell of a change here. The snow has reduced dramatically. As you can see, the bare spots out in the pasture system. Yeah, hell of a meltdown. Things are just an absolute mess. And I'm hoping for some serenity with some sun and some good weather. We do have a case of disaster coming though. The rain started right now and it's not going to end for 12 or 14 hours, and we got a lot of it coming. And I'm seeing a snow day coming too here in about 3 days or so. We'll see. Hopefully this is all about getting ahead. You know, even if it is going to be about 15 or 20 loads, it's still 15, 20 loads. We'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased for the most part. I really am. It's going all right. Yeah, I know I need a bigger spreader, but you know, sometimes you use what you got, and you know, money is kind of an issue, you know. Kind of something you need to look at, folks. You just can't go buy anything you want. It's doing a good job. Doing a very good job. Running like it's brand new. Like I said, this entire back end, with the exception of the gearbox, is completely brand new. There was a pretty penny put into it, but sought it fit to do so, being that there is still a lot of life left in this spreader. I could have probably went and looked at another spreader for, you know, I don't know, $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12,000, something that's suitable for me. Or there was about it was under $3,000, unfortunately. I normally don't like talking numbers, but it was just under 3 to fully outfit the back end here and basically make it brand new again, including a bunch of new runners and chain and everything. So yeah, it is what it is. It's doing a good job. But yeah, the old field is getting she's getting slimy. My luck's coming to an end here. Oh, man. Yeah, it's kind of a morning day. So, anyway, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to start this right back up. You'll see the next video that we'll go spread a little bit of manure. So, talk to you sooner and later.